This is Mrs. Slater from Freeport, Illinois, first grade teacher from Jones-Farrar. We're going to do our second read aloud today with Curious George, played by Claire Slater. And today I'm not going to be man in the yellow hat. I'm going to be Bill, George's friend, that's the neighbor. We're going to read Curious George, Windy Delivery, and that is thanks to Scholastic for letting us do that. And you can see this episode on PBS Kids. They have lots of different activities. So, Curious George, Windy Delivery. George loved to help his friend, Bill, deliver newspapers on his bicycle. Bill never missed his target, and he never missed a delivery day. One more day would make a perfect year and earn Bill the town's Golden Couch Award. But when George woke up the next morning, it was not a perfect day. It was a very snowy day. George wondered how would he ride his bike in so much snow. George went to see his friend Bill, who was pedaling and wasn't going anywhere. He was stuck. Can you believe this, George? Bill asked. The biggest day of my career, and I can't get out of my driveway. George wanted to help. He gave Bill's bike a push. That got Bill going, but then he couldn't stop. Bikes didn't work well in the snow. Luckily, their neighbor Allie had something that did. Do you want to borrow my sled? She asked. George, do you want to borrow Allie's sled? Sure. I've never used a toboggan sled before. Thanks, Allie. Now we might be able to deliver all the newspapers on time. George and Bill were off. Everything was going well until George and Bill had to veer around a curve. George, how do you go around a curve? Whoa, she's tired today. George and Bill did not know how to steer. Crash! Are you gonna crash? No, she's tired. Their neighbor, Mr. Quint, came running over. Are you boys all right? He cried. Mr. Quint invited them inside to warm up with a blanket. Do you kids know how to steer a sled? Warm up with a blanket. Mr. Quint asked, you just need to learn how to lean into the turn. George, are you going to try leaning? Yeah, I guess we don't go on a four-wheeler. Back on the toboggan, George and Bill had no trouble steering. Here she goes. Lean the other way. When they got to the big curve, they all leaned and went around it perfectly. Now they were making great time. There was only one paper left to deliver. Oh, one paper left to deliver. All right, can we see her? Where is she? Yep, okay. But then George and Bill came to a complete stop. They had run out of hill. George, can your sled go anywhere? No. They tried pulling the toboggan, but it was hard. We'll never make it at this rate. Claire, you can start pulling. Oh, pull the sled. So the wind was so strong, George wondered if they could use the wind to help them move. Great idea, George. We can turn this blanket into a sail. Now all we need is a mask and a broom. Whoosh, whoosh. Hold on to that paper. Bill explained that there are the two things that you need to hang a sail, a mast and a boom. The mast goes up and down, and the boom goes sideways across the bottom. A hole in the toboggan was the perfect place for a mast. All George needed was a couple poles. George, do you know where the poles are? Oh, there's a recycling bin, and he found two poles. George and Bill removed the bristles from the dustpan and the stick and made a sail. They had two poles. Clips were wrapped together with a snap. George and Bill were ready to hang the sail. They folded the blanket into a triangle. Once it was shaped like a sail, they needed to attach it to their sail to the poles. Luckily, there was a few hooks in the recycling bin, and attached the sail to the mast and the boom was a breeze. The sail was all set once it was attached. All right, let's attach the sail. It's a windy day, George. Are you gonna blow? Woo! just needed something to help keep it in place. They put the dustpan on the back and it held everything up and even made a great newspaper holder. George and Bill were ready to go. But their sled wasn't going anywhere. What if we turn the sail so it catches the wind? Should we turn it so it catches the wind? All right, there it goes. It's not quite as windy today, but it's going. Are you ready to go? We used a scarf around the boom so that they could make the sail move when it needed to catch the wind, and they were off. They only needed one more perfect delivery to get the golden pouch. But it was 4:45 p.m. We'll never make it all the way around the lake by 5 o'clock, cried Bill. George knew that it didn't have to go around the lake. It was frozen. Not today. They could always go across it. It was another great idea. George, how can we get across the lake if it's frozen? Right over the ice, right? Yep. In fact, it was a great idea. Bill let George do the honors of delivering the last paper. George, deliver the last paper. George tossed it to the exact right spot. Bill had earned his golden pouch. I couldn't have done it without you, my partner, George. And think who deserves to get to wear the pouch. Claire Elizabeth Curious George. Day 1 of our new delivery year starts tomorrow. Do you think that we'll win again, George? George was certain that they would. When it all came to paper delivery, it was always smooth sailing with Bill. Yes, you can go. So the nice thing about the PBS program with Scholastic is that they give activities at the end, and it says, let the wind blow. And it talks about that George and Bill discovered the wind could help their sailboat move. So you get to do, nope, I'm cold, I'm gonna leave mine on. Okay, go ahead. You get to do some exploring of your own. You can get a plastic straw, some objects that weigh a lot or a little bit, and a flat surface like on a table or a floor, and you're going to use the straw to blow the objects to see if your wind, like the sail, can move. At the bottom, it wants to talk about if you know the different parts of a boat from the story, you can go back and replay it or find your own story that has a boat or a toy, or even go ahead on the internet and find a picture. So the hull is the body, the bottom part. The sail is the big piece that catches the wind, like we had our blanket. The mast is the pole that goes up and down, which we had a broom handle. And the boom is the piece of the pole or the part that goes through the bottom. So it's kind of fun to see if you can find another boat that's similar or different. And the last activity is to see if Bill and George come across another problem with different weather or seasons changing, which form of delivery would they use for their paper? So take a minute. And I definitely can see that there are ones that we've had going on the last couple weeks. Well, this is Mrs. Slater and Claire. We're being Bill today and Curious George, and thank you so much for joining us. Love each other, read lots of books, help out around the house. Bye, take care, be safe.